When Allah said, Ikra, read, He wasn't commanding only the tongue to move, He was commanding the mind to awaken. He was declaring war on ignorance. But centuries later, we've built shrines for the word and graves for its meaning. Our mosques, our mosques are full, but our libraries are empty. Our speeches are loud, but our thoughts are silent. We built minarets to touch the sky, but we forgot to lift our own mind. Once knowledge was identity, today excuses are. Once the world came to learn from us, today we fight among ourselves for who's right instead of asking what's true, what's defending traditions that stopped defending us too long ago. The disease is not poverty, it's mental poverty. The illness isn't lack of opportunity, it's the refusal to recognize opportunity when it knocks. Our chains are invisible, yet stronger than steel, fear, pride, ignorance, and laziness. हमारा दुश्मन कोई और नहीं, हमारी अपनी सोच है. Our biggest enemy is not the system, it's the mindset that loves comfort more than change. That's why we are not trying to develop. That's why we are not trying to think out of the box. Curiosity, that divine spark, died somewhere between rote memorization and blind obedience of Prophet Muhammad. He said, seek knowledge even if you have to go China. That wasn't geography, that was psychology. He was saying, go as far as it takes to break your limits. But we stopped traveling inward. We stopped questioning. We stopped asking why. And without why, faith becomes ritual and life becomes repetition. Schools become factories, not nurseries of imagination. Madrasas become forcedness against change, not bridges to understanding. That's why we were not trying. Curiosity is not disbelief. Questioning is not revelation. Silence isn't pity. It's just easier. And we as a community always choose easy over right. We have to understand it. जो सवाल नहीं करता वो गुलाम बन जाता है. The one who never questions become a slave. And we are the most beautiful slaves of the world because we are searching the person who makes us slave. Fear and faith, the confused relationship. We were told to fear Allah, but some way someone mistreat mistreated that we are now we fear everything except Allah. We fear progress. It will take our culture. We fear education. It will change our children. We fear for modernity. It will destroy our deen. No ignorance destroy deen faster than any machine or ideology ever could. Allah did not reveal the Quran to make us afraid of the world. He revealed it to make us wise about it. But fear became our comfort zone, and we built walls, not windows, rules, not wisdom, control, not confidence. Why? Our leaders, both religious and political, prefer a silent crowd because thinking people are hard to control. And let's be honest, we have become obedient sheep, proudly calling it faith. अंधी आज्ञाकारिता इबादत नहीं, गुनाह अपराध होती है. Blind obedience is not worship, it's a crime against the mind. And we are not thinking against our Maulvis, against our politicians. We just stuck in a loop. The psychology of victimhood. We love playing the victim. It's our favorite role. It demands no responsibility and earns sympathy. We blame colonialism, the media, the government, the West, and devil. Every except the one in the mirror. Yes, the world wronged us, but how long we will keep narrating that tragedy? You can't rise while reciting your own eulogy. Every community faced oppression, but only the wise turns wounds into wisdom. We turned wounds into excuses. We wait the saviors, but refuses to save ourselves. We demand rights, but neglect duties. We want respect, but hate discipline. We cried about Islamophobia, but do nothing about illiteracy phobia in our own homes. शिकायतों से तो किताबें नहीं लिखी जाती, मेहनतों से लिखी जाती है. Books aren't written with complaints, they are written with efforts. The victim mindset feels holy because it hides laziness under the mask of suffering. But Islam was never about suffering, it was about striving. Did we never try to did it. We are just complaining. The war against laziness. We have to start it. Our laziness is our enemy. Laziness has become a culture epidemic. We have energy for argument, but not achievement for memorize verses about hard work, but sleep through fajr. We attend conferences on progress, but never implement a plan. We love talking about our golden past because it distracts us from our rusted present. Once Muslim built observations, now we built YouTube channel preaching about them. Now we studied the stars. Now we just look us crescent moons to end our fast. Once we let the world science, now we debate if science is haram. ऐसा कौम नहीं, हम हम कौम नहीं, किस्सा बन गए हैं. We are not just a community anymore. We have become a cautionary tale. Laziness kills dream before poverty does. And mental laziness, it refusal to think, is the deadliest of all. It's easy to stay ignorant, it's comfortable to be average. But average mind built average nation, average pupil, and average nation fade into footnotes. Do you want your nation on footnotes? You have to grow your way of thinking, rebuilding the Muslim's mind. So, how do we rebuild? Now, through money, not through slogan, through mental revolution. Education is not just about degrees, it's about dignity, it's about power, it's the reason to adopt, to lead, to innovate. Are we innovating something? We must reconnect deen and dunya, faith and function, mosque with market, prayer with purpose. Are we doing this? Every child in madrasa should learn mathematics and science along with Arabic. Every child in modern school should learn Quranic wisdom along with physics. Because the world doesn't respect half educated minds, and Allah doesn't love divided souls. Let our teachers become thinkers again. But we are not trying to think. Let our imams preach curiosity, not control. Let our parent measure success not by salary but by self respect. But what's the meaning of success in our mind? And above all, let's rebuild Nia intention. If our intention is pure, our education become worship and our goal is truth, knowledge become a light. इल्म इबादत है और जाहिलियत सबसे बड़ा गुनाह है. And we are the world's most biggest jahil. Knowledge is worship and we are ignoring it. Healing the minds, the forgotten jihad. Mental health is not just a western idea, it's the idea of Prophet Muhammad. Cared deeply about the hearts and minds of people. He said, actions are judged by intentions. Intentions live in the mind. If the mind is sick, jealousy, hatred, self pity, laziness, then no prayer can save us fully. Muslims must earn to heal mentally, to talk about anxiety, hopelessness, and inferiority, not hide them behind inshallah. It will be fine. Faith is not the denial of pain, it's the courage of to face it with purpose, and purpose begins with education. Are we trying to get education? When we read, we reclaim control of our own narrative. When we think, we break the spell of manipulation. When we learn, we heal. Our ancestors didn't pray for better times, they created them. They didn't complain about oppression, they built knowledge, the cursed ignorance. We too must fight this war, not with weapons, but with words, wisdom, and willpower. Do we have willpower? How we learn willpower? We don't have. जो कलम नहीं उठाता उसे जंजीरें उठानी पड़ती है. And we will be We will be a prisoner very soon, mental prisoner. The future we deserve. Imagine a Muslim world, a Muslim world where every mosque has a library, every madrasa has a science lab, every Friday someone and with a scholarship announcement of every child grow with a believing, not just that Allah created the world and world, but that they can change it. That's the world. Ikra wasn't meant to build, not one of fear, but of faith and intelligence, not one of noise, but of knowledge, not one of blind followers, but of thinking believers. We are not creating scientists, we are not innovating anything, we are just believing. If we want to rebuild the Muslims' mind, we must dare to unlearn what broke it. We must read what we are told not to. We must think what we were afraid to. We must question, not out of ignorance, but out of love for truth. Allah does not fear of questions. He fears your silence. And we are most silent religion. We are not question anything. We just we just take faith on it. उठो पढ़ो सोचो वरना सच्ची में एक दिन मिट जाओगे. This is the real jihad, not against other, against our own stagnation, against the part of us prefers ignorance over awakening, against the comfort that kills courage, and we are killing our courage. We have to be a person who do questions. It didn't matter if you are questioning your against your religion, against your caste. It didn't matter. You are the person who is intellectual. You have to be intellectual for your personal growth, for growth of your personality, for growth of your religion, for growth of your society.